Hello everyone, my name is Lance090 and welcome to Let's Play Banished. I've been having a lot of trouble getting stuff recorded. Lately I've been trying to do a new series because I know that the Cataclysm DD8 might be boring to some people. But I've had no luck with it. I've tried to record like 6 different games. I tried to make a recording of Banished, I did a really long playthrough of it, and I tried to upload it and then the sound was too loud. Uh, that was really not fun. And then I just tried it a little bit ago, and this map that it generated that you see here was pretty lame. So we're actually going to try a third time to play this game. Or rather, to record it. It plays just fine, but I don't know what's going on with my recording software in my games, and nothing's getting along. Okay, we start in a good spot this time? Not really. If we can't build a fishing dock right here, we have to restart. I kind of want to build it here. Guess we can do that. Oh, we started in like a crater. I really don't like that. Okay, we'll deal with it, because getting tired of having to restart stuff. We'll probably lose, because this area really sucks. But oh well. Let's get some stuff built. We'll start with a storage barn. We'll put it here. Stockpile right next to it. 8x6 sounds pretty good. Build some roads. Okay, now let's bring up our menu screens. Event log is going to tell us what's going on. We got our overview of our town, the goods that we have, and how happy and healthy our people are. But the most important one is this job menu. For right now, we need 2 builders and 6 laborers. And we need to get some resources. So the thing we have to keep in mind is we need a lot of short-term materials to get the town going. But in the long term, we need a forest nearby we're gonna leave it there because we need to harvest the trees and the plants and stuff that grow around the trees permanently. So I guess what we're gonna do is I'm probably gonna clear this crater that we kind of started in out, and along this little edge here, because we're not gonna get any use out of that. And we're probably gonna keep this other crater over here full of trees. And hopefully that will be enough resources for us to get by. So let's start with these. The laborers will be the ones who harvest this stuff. I think the builders will do it too at the start. But once we have resources in the stockpile, then the builders will devote themselves to building things. And then it'll just be the laborers doing the work. And our goals right now, we need to get the storage barn up before winter. We need to get 4 houses up before winter. And ideally, we want to get a food source up before winter. But that might take till next year to get that done. In my last game that actually progressed quite a ways, the one that had audio problems, we actually didn't do very well at the very start. But eventually we recovered, and yeah. I'm going to turn this just a little bit up. Is that going to be too loud, or is that going to work? I think that'll be okay. If it picks up, I'll bring it back down. But we need houses because they'll get cold in winter because it snows and stuff, and then they get sick. We need the storage barn because we want to move this stuff out of the storage cart. Oh, we also want a wood cutter too before winter. Sometimes the builders don't do their jobs either. Like, okay, maybe they're starting now, but for a second there, it looked like they weren't building. Sometimes they decide that they're going to be laborers instead of builders. I don't know why they do it. We might not have enough wood. Good thing about starting in this crater, I guess, is we should have a lot of location for mines. The last half episode or whatever I tried to do, we started in a location that had no mine areas. So that's pretty much why I quit that one. The mine is a very tricky building to place because half of it has to be on a mountain and half of it can't be on a mountain. I don't know why the designer decided to do it that way, but there's very few locations that accept that. This game was made by one person, which is pretty impressive. Okay, our laborers don't have anything to do, so we'll tell them to chop down more trees. Let's see if they can get this built. Unfortunate problem with making the storage barn at first is we'll want to deconstruct the storage cart. Okay, let's pause it for a second. Deconstruct the storage cart and cancel removal. When you do that, it gets rid of the resources that are in the cart. It pretends like they're not there for some reason, but they are. So hopefully they get it done in a timely manner. Let's actually turn this volume back down. I don't know why it gets so loud so easily. Let's try 5. So it sounds a little bit loud to me. Deconstruct it. Okay, there they go. Now let's pause it. Might not build this fish dock immediately. We'll pause the construction on it. Okay, so the problem I had last game is I ran out of food really early in. And what I think it was I placed the dock like here. And you can see this water right here is about all that's in its little circle of influence there. But if I place it here, because it's on like a peninsula, it gets a ton of water all through here, and I think that produces more food. So we're gonna do that. It's a little bit longer of a hike for them, but I've learned my lesson. You can see this mountain crater that we're in is super annoying. So I can't build roads over it. It's the closest thing to our road we can build. Just trying to think of where I want to position my houses. We need 4 to get by. So you get everyone inside a house. Oops. But in order for us to gain population, we need to, we'll need to have more than that. So let's harvest these resources while we have the workforce to do it, because soon all of our people are going to have specialized jobs. And then we won't have resources coming in quite as fast. Let's actually build 4 workers right now and get these houses built. Hauling resources to the fishing post, even though I told it to pause that construction. Build, 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 build. If reserve of firewood's low, that means we gotta chop logs into firewood, which is always a painful process in the beginning because we really need our wood to build stuff with. Can unpause that construction for now. Luckily, we can turn the woodcutter on and off each winter, basically. Because we don't need too much to get by at first. Can lose 2 builders now. I hate that we don't have a road going across this, but there's nothing we can do. Oh, there is. We can build a tunnel, maybe. I can find it. It has to be through like a big mountain, though. Not exactly sure how big a mountain has to be for a tunnel to work. Pretty big, apparently. Having to go over that hill is going to slow down the production of fish by quite a lot. Okay. 4 houses. We only need to get this built, but we need more stone. So let's designate our next area over here, because I think I see some stone. I don't want to cut into our area that's going to be forest area. I can mine the stones out of it, but I don't want to mine or harvest the trees. Everyone's housed now, though, so that's good. Okay, let's tell them to just harvest stones out of this area right here. Down to 5 food, so we're probably going to have to assign our fishermen now. So now we only have 4 laborers, so our resources are going to come in slower. That's the whole thing with this game, is you have to carefully balance you're deciding when it's best to just harvest resources plainly, and when to set up long-term sources of resources, and how to address where your people work. we're doing alright. Really don't like this walk that these guys have to take. Why won't you let me build them? Thought I saw a tunnel for a second. Come on. I don't know why it doesn't let me build a small little tunnel. Oh, is that it? Will that do it? Okay, we're doing it. It's gonna take a lot of stone, I think, but I think it's pretty critical that we get that built. Let's just gather more stone. We might pay the price for making that decision. 44 stone. We have nowhere near 44 stone. I'll do my best to get it, but I don't know. I would have liked to use that stone for a schoolhouse early on, because we have 4 kids. And if we educate them, they'll work faster once they're adults. We're gonna need 2 more houses soon in the schoolhouse. These dirt roads are free to build, so might as well do that. Bring me the stone, bring me the stone. Let's have one person cut wood for a little while. Not for very long, just enough so that we can make it through the winter without getting cold. We don't want them using up all of our wood. Once we get to spring, I'll probably call it an episode. Forgot to set my timer for this one. Is it built yet? There's not much we can do until this tunnel's built. I just despise the idea of them having to take this stupid route to the fishery. And we have enough stone for it. We have more than enough stone for it. Get it built. Uh-oh. Winter is upon us. But I pre-planned and we got wood cut, so we're good. Yeah, about in the second or third year of the first video I recorded, or the first game I recorded, we had a mass starvation of people. I think it was because of the fishing dock being incorrectly placed. So this, I just don't wanna risk that again. So I will go to any length to get this tunnel built. Tunnel. I hate what some of these structures do when they're getting constructed. These workers are going to each side and doing one unit of work on each side, back and forth. I don't know why they do it to some structures and not to other ones. But if you build your first bridge to a location, they'll just build it from one side. But if you try to build a second bridge, they will go back and forth to each side, and it takes forever to get to build it. again, hopefully a glitch that the creator will fix soon. He did build it on his own, so I do have to give him respect for that, but these glitches, he needs to get on them. I don't know if they're not really glitches, they're just oversights. Okay, let's see, let's return our camera. Wow, I cannot see the entrance to this tunnel. Okay. There. With that tunnel, we should be able to get our resources on the fishing dock a little bit faster. We're hovering at 0 food as it is. Okay, the woodcutter can stop. I think we have enough cut wood to last through the winter. We should get our second food source up and running. I think that's our next priority. Let's see, I could put it here because it's not too far away from the tunnel. The thing is, I could dump them all right in here in this one spot, but there is a lot of structures that have to use the space, and I guess we'll run out of space. But the thing is, the Gatherer's Hut says in its description that it works better if it's the forest around it is old and not new. And the other structure we want to place is a forester's lodge, which will cut down trees and plant new ones. So based on that, it seems like it's best to put them at separate locations. Put the Gatherer's Hut here. Ugh, I hope that's not too long of a walk, though. Okay, I think this will be fine. Because of this tunnel, I could probably build another tunnel later. And that's in the distant future. I don't want to build any more tunnels right now, really. Got that. The thing that's related to that, we'll also want a herbalist. This will raise the general health of our people, which will be important. I'm not going to build all these at once, I'm just placing the foundations so that they're ready to go. I do need them. Forester's Lodge, right here. Okay. And now we'll pause the Forester's Lodge. Pause the herbalist. And we will gather some more wood. Tell me they're still going over the mountains, even though they have a road now. I think the thing is that these dirt roads don't add any extra speed to your people, maybe a little bit. And you can build stone roads later. Well, you can build them now if you wanted to, but I don't have the stone for it. The stone roads will make them go a lot faster. So I don't think they really pay attention to where the dirt roads are. They just, they only will take the roads if they're stone roads, maybe. It's just a guess, though. Let's see. I wanted to do that. late winter. We made it through the winter, so that's good. Our food is bouncing between 0 and 10, which is just enough to keep us alive right now. That's why we need this gatherer's hut built. Whoa, it's snowing in early spring. Okay, that'll probably be it for this episode. I'm not really sure how long we've gone, but I think we're doing pretty well. I think we're doing better than I did the first time. Like I said, I made mistakes with our fishing dock the first time, but now it's in a better location. We got the tunnel built for it, so feeling good about this run. I hope you all enjoyed this video and have a good day.